Good afternoon, my dear friends. As promised, I'm back with my new video on the topic like what are the basic issues that the beginners face when they're trying to speak in English or converse in English. So, welcome back to my channel and a very big welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm glad my family is growing. So I will keep the video short because I know time is at premium and nobody wants to sit for about 20, 30 minutes. So let's just go through it quickly. I'll go through very quickly. In case you need to see something, you can pause the video and take down screenshots or whatever. So let's start off. I'll share my screen with you quickly. And here we are. So once again, my channel welcomes you all on board. And let's start off with our presentation for today. So I'm going to share some powerful ways to speak English clearly and confidently. And it's all within your reach. So firstly, let's just quickly see what are the common problems which beginners face. Basically, summing it all up, it's like you are not able to express yourself properly. Probably the words that you are using are not up to the mark or not able to convey what's there in your mind. The message is not clear enough, and maybe the audience or the person who's listening to you is not paying attention. So let's start off with the first thing. Like you have to master pronunciation through practice. Now, firstly, we must understand one thing very clearly that we are not the native speakers of English. If I try to speak Bengali today, I can. Ami tomake bhalobashi, but that intonation is not there. If I say something in Punjabi, oh, tusi ki kar rahe ho, aur je bhasha tode ki hal chal hai. So I sound more Hindi and not Punjabi because that's not my mother tongue. So this intonation and pronunciation, it'll come by and by. There's no need to hurry. Always remember, you are not a native speaker of English. Okay? So let's see. Now, there are a lot of phonemes, which are distinct sounds, which improve the clarity of tricky words, sounds actually, like th, th. It's not th, it's th with a little bit of s in it. Th. Then we have the R. I remember my my elocution teacher teaching us way back when we were in class 5 and 6. Roll your tongue when you have to say something like roll. So you roll your tongue inside. I can't do it as well as I used to do at that time. And then when we have to pronounce something with a V, it has to be while biting the lower lip with your upper teeth. V, valley. So a lot of pronunciation you have to learn by listening to people who are native speakers. You can use pronunciation tools, as I just said. You have Elsa Speak, you have Forvo, or you have a lot of these pronunciation videos on the YouTube. You can go through these tutorials. And the best way to practice is standing in front of a mirror. So your facial expressions, your body language, the gestures you make with your hands, all of these you can practice while standing before the mirror. There's no better critic and no better support than having a mirror on the wall. Okay, now you have to build confidence through consistent practice. See, as I've already told you, you are not a native speaker of English and you will learn it by and by. Confidence doesn't come in one go. You need to have practice. Like when as a girl, I had to learn to make a chapati. It wasn't a round one. The output wasn't as good as it is today. It took me some time to learn. Or whatever, even if you're learning driving or you learn cycling or anything, maybe skating, it takes time. So with practice, you can conquer all hurdles. Think in English, stop translating. Whenever you're alone and you are thinking, I mentioned it earlier that in my childhood, there was somebody, my cousin, who asked me, Didi, आप कौन सी language में सोचती हैं? So it sent my brain tingling. I said, "Sochna bhi koi language mein padta hai." And then I realized, yes, when I thought it was always in Hindi. So if we think, then we must start practicing in English. Okay, your thoughts also are in a particular language. Speak daily, continue to speak, even if nobody is able to understand you, but you speak. My mother would say, "You speak in English, I'll reply in Hindi." So we did that, just that. You may join clubs, cafes, etc., or maybe online communities. And shadowing technique is very, very helpful. Listen to native speakers, listen to the English news channels, focus on mimicking them. I remember I also used to mimic a lot of people, probably just to get the intonation. I've been successful to some extent, but yes, if you continue listening to them, then things are not difficult. So, the tip over here is you start by practicing with self talk. You become two people, Mr. A, Mr. B. So, Mr. A says something, "How are you?" "I'm fine, thank you." "Didn't see you for a long, long time." "Yeah, I was away to Delhi." "Why did you go to Delhi?" "Oh, I had to fill up a few forms." So this kind of conversation you can have with yourself. Anything. Enhance vocabulary with contextual learning. See, when we have reference to context question, we answer the questions as per the lines which are given. Like for example, just to make it simple for you, if you have a little extract where there's a dog whose name is Vibgyor, all right, or Rainbow. Now, when you talk about the rainbow over there, you do not talk about the real rainbow which is there in the sky. You will now refer to the rainbow as it is a dog. So what color is rainbow? It is white in color. How many legs does rainbow have? It has four legs. Does it have a tail? Of course, it has a long bushy tail. So here we are talking about a dog because that's the name of the dog in that particular context. So your vocabulary will increase if you use contextual learning. So instead of memorizing isolated words, use them in sentences or conversations. Read aloud daily. There can be nothing better than this. Keep reading. Initially, you may stop, you may stutter, you may stammer, but very soon you will see that your reading becomes very normal and smooth. So you can read newspapers, articles, short stories, whatever interests you. And this not only improves your vocabulary and pronunciation, but also the speech. Your speech gets refined. You can also make use of flashcards and journals. You can create flashcards. I'll take this up later, how to prepare flashcards. And also you can have a word journal. You can have a small diary where you keep noting down these new words so that in case you forget, you can refer to them easily. And the pro tip over here is learn collocations. That is the words that go together. For example, make a decision is better instead of saying do a decision. So many times I've heard people say, "I will talk with you later." Sorry, that's wrong. "I will talk to you later." With is when you're doing something with somebody, but when you talk, you're doing it yourself. You're not talking with somebody, you're doing it yourself. So you talk to someone. So let's make these collocations. All right. Improve fluency by slowing down and pacing. Go slow. Do not hurry up with your speech because when you have to speak clearly, you have to speak slowly. Speaking too fast can lead to mumbled words, and maintain a moderate pace to enhance clarity. Don't go too slow also, and don't go very fast as well. Pause and breathe. Because if you do not pause, if you do not take a pause, you will go breathless. So natural pauses are required between your thoughts. This also gives you a little time to structure your thought. Maybe you've forgotten something, but if you stop, you can recollect. Avoid filler words. Most of the people say you must have filler words ready. Like, "Oh, okay, what was I saying?" So try not to use all of these because it shows that you're not very confident. The pro tip over here is pause at punctuation marks when reading aloud. This improves your pacing naturally. Learn to pause. And, it has to be You have to show your emotions. You have to emote what you are saying. Boost confidence by overcoming fear of mistakes. Again, I'll repeat, we can make mistakes when we are talking, but that's not the end of the world, right? We are human beings and we can make mistakes. So many times I also falter. I forget words. It's there at the tip of my tongue, but it doesn't come to me. So we all are very normal people and we are quite liable to make mistakes. So overcome that fear. Accept that mistakes are natural and very, very humane. Nobody can speak perfectly. Even maybe I am a native speaker of Hindi, but sometimes even I falter over there. Sometimes those words do not occur. They don't come to my tongue. So mistakes are a part of learning process and it's very natural. Everyone makes mistakes. So no need to worry on that. Engage in conversations. Sit with somebody who will not laugh at your mistake, who will understand, who's humane. So join speaking forums or language exchange platforms like Hello Talk or Tandem, or I think it's always best to talk to your own friends and family. But if possible, if it's within your reach, speak to the native speakers, right? You can interact with them because they will give you real world confidence and also real time talk. Also assert yourself. Self affirmation, and it has to be very, very positive. So, positive self affirmation is required. It's mandatory when you have to master a language. So, replace negative self talk. I can't do this. I can't do that. No, you can do it. I can do it. I will do it. This is a very positive reaffirmation. So, you can tell yourself, I'm learning and I'm improving every day. Because when you record your statements and you listen to them a little later, you will realize that you have improved a lot. So the pro tip over here is record your progress over time. And when you see the improvement, it will give you a lot of confidence. Now, bonus tips for clear and confident speaking. Intonation and stress. Now, there's a particular statement which I'm going to read in 2, 3 ways, right? The same sentence, but the intonation will change. I never said she stole the money. Here, the stress is on I. I did not say that she stole the money. Okay, somebody else said. I never said she stole the money. I did say something, but I never said that she stole the money. Then I never said she stole the money. So I never said that she had stolen the money. It could be somebody else. Maybe I had named somebody else, but I did not say that she stole the money. So I, never, and she, when I stress them differently, the entire meaning of the statement changed. Again, I can still make my stress on one more word. I never said that she stole the money. She stole something else, not money. I didn't say that she has stolen money. Maybe she's stolen something else. So how you intonate, how you stress on a particular word in a statement, it changes or it alters the meaning of the statement completely. Eye contact and body language are absolutely essential. If you're talking to somebody but you're looking down, the person will think you're nervous, right? You may be nervous, but try to keep that eye contact. Your body language has to be firm. It has to be very confident. So stand straight. Keep your head high. Keep your chest, out, and hands straight. And even if you have to gesture, you can use your hands as per the requirement. So because hand gestures emphasize your key points. Listening is the key. When you listen, the more you hear, the more you understand. So listen to English conversation, listen to English news, go and see a lot of serials, etc., which are in the English language. Okay, English serials, etc., movies. So you will, the more you hear, the more intonation, the more pronunciation you hear over there, the more it's going to help you to alter your speech. So the more you listen, the better you speak. And this I've already said, you can also listen to podcasts and engage in conversations. Even single conversation is going to help. If possible, and convenient, you can join public speaking forums. There are lots of such forums like Toastmasters Club, etc. Of course, that's a very high-end kind of an association, but they help you in speaking publicly with a lot of confidence. And if you are a school student, you can and you must participate in debates and declamations and speeches, normal speeches in the assembly, because that's going to give you confidence to come up and participate in inter-school competitions or even storytelling. If you have younger brothers and sisters or you have siblings at home, you must relate stories to them in English. So towards the end, that's what I can say, that improving spoken English is not about perfection. It's just about progress, which has to be slow and steady, because slow and steady wins the race. By working on pronunciation, fluency, vocabulary, and confidence, you can transform your communication skills. It's just a matter of time, as I've already said earlier. Remember, speaking clearly and confidently is a habit. The more you practice, the better you get, right? It applies to everything: driving, cooking, making something, art and craft. The more you practice, the better your hand or your movements or your actions become. So step out of your comfort zone, embrace your mistakes, and let your voice be heard. So keep practicing, keep your confidence, and I'm sure you'll become a very, very good orator. And what's an orator? The one who speaks well. So thank you so much, dear viewers, for being with me. I hope this is going to help you a little bit, if not more. And I'll be back with something interesting again. Again, two words which sound similar, but they are very, very different in their meaning. And after that, I'm planning to relate stories to my little ones, I mean, the younger students, because I know storytelling is very good for them. It's a beautiful tool to convey big messages to our younger generation. So till I'm back, sorry, my tongue faltered again. So till I'm back, it's again saying goodbye. Have a wonderful, wonderful Navratri celebration, and God bless you all. Bye. Take care. Good afternoon.